David Browning is a man of many talents, from the Mayberry deputy to portraying Scrooge to putting brush to canvas as an accomplished artist. And this morning he joins us to talk painting and his upcoming performance of Scrooge and whatever else we can get out of him today on Daytime Tri-Cities. David, appreciate you being here.
I'll tell you one thing, it's been a while, buddy.
It has.
Where have I been?
You have been everywhere, because I've been keeping up with you on Facebook. You've been everywhere.
I have been so lucky to get to go places and perform and do what the good Lord intended me to do, and I've just had a blast.
And you're going to be up, we're going to talk a little bit later on in the show, we're going to talk about that Mayberry Christmas coming up.
Yes, you better believe it.
And we're also going to talk a little bit right now about, you're going to be portraying Scrooge, one man performance coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Well, I've already done it.
11 days. You've already done it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be airing here on During Daytime.
You better believe it is. Yes, sir. Well, I did a couple of live performances recently, and yes, I'm going to be right back on WJHL and
we're glad to have
Daytime Tri-Cities on Christmas Day.
That's right.
And it's been a real treat for me to see that each year and to be a part of the holiday season for Daytime. And Toby and I talked a few weeks ago, and he said we'd like to air it again. I said I'd love it to be on. So
and we have so many people that write in and want to see it, and they're making it part of their Christmas tradition.
Well, I think so, and I've had a few people stop me, and say, "Hey, is it going to be on this year? Is it going to be on?" And I tell them, "Yeah, it's going to be on."
All right.
And I'm so
we got a little video
it.
of it running right here, and you look a little different there.
Well, greed is a stressful thing.
It is. It is. It is one of the 7 deadly sins.
But I enjoy doing it so much.
Yes.
You know, that presentation, the story itself is so worth telling. And I know a fellow in Bristol just did it at a steakhouse there the last couple of weekends, and well attended, and another one-man show that this fellow has put together. And any time that story can be told, I think it's worth telling.
All right, it is a story for the ages.
It certainly is.
With a great message.
Charles Dickens penned quite a classic there.
All right, let's switch gears just a little bit, and let's talk about your painting. This is something that's relatively new to you, isn't it?
Well, my wife told me a couple of years ago that we needed to do some painting around the house, and you can see what happened.
You took her literally.
Yeah, the rooms still look bad at home, but no, I don't know. About a year and a half ago, I came home after a trip, and I told my wife Patty, I said, I think I'm gonna buy some watercolors. And I went and got some watercolors, and just I've been in the arts all of my life, and I thought I would try it.
Yeah.
Watercolors is not for me. It's not forgiving. It's you really have to be an artist to paint watercolors. So I eventually progressed to oils. And I see pictures, I look at things, and then I just kind of do my own interpretation. And I just love doing it. These are all oils that I brought today. I've done about 65 or 70 paintings in the last year. And I just love it. I'll see a style and I'll see something that somebody's done, and then I try to do it too. And I just love doing it. And I've sold a few, I've given a few away, and my family likes them. And it's just neat to think about a piece of my artwork hanging in somebody's house. I was doing one in November, kind of a snow scene with a bridge. And I finished it, and it was still wet. These oils take 2-3 weeks to dry, and maybe a year to dry thoroughly. And one of the Mayberry fellows who does Mayor Pike with me, I posted it on my webpage, and immediately Eric texted me and said, "I want that painting." And so that's kind of neat to have painted a painting and sold it that day.
And somebody said, "I want that."
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is.
But it's neat to think that a piece of my work might be in somebody's home. And
you were talking to me earlier. You're on the road a lot.
On the road a lot,
and
yes.
So this is a great way for you to come home and do this and decompress a little.
It is. About 10 years ago, I started learning to play the guitar a little bit, just so I would have a song to do on stage during my stand-up act. And then I realized that I couldn't play the guitar in front of people. But the guitar at home, I tell people kind of jokingly in my performances, I say, at home I'm Eric Clapton, but I can't play in front of people. But it's just a peace of mind thing, the guitar, the painting, because the road is stressful.
Okay.
And so that this has become my peace of mind when I come home.
Very good.
Yeah.
We're going to bring you back here in just a little bit. We're going to talk about Mayberry Christmas
Cool.
here and a little later in the show. It's going to be big.
It's going to be big.
David Browning Productions.
I'm glad to be here.
Information. We got a little information too about everything that's coming up. The David Browning Scrooge. It's going to be happening right here during daytime Tri-Cities.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Day, 10 a.m. right here on News Channel 11.
Oh, bye, humbug.